Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. About to get started here in just a hot second here. Shalom. Shalom to the hopeful elect, man. It's kind of a little bit chilly out here today. Hey, I hope the audio is good. I'm going to check it real quick. Make sure my audio is good. Let's see. Bear with me just a second. We get started in just a second. Let's go. Let's go. Sound check 144. Yeah, that sounds all right. Last week, man, there was last week, man. My it was out. My last week, man, it was the audio, you know. Just want to make sure it's good. Last week, man. Right. I'm trying to make sure it's good. Yeah, I think it's okay. Make sure so it should be all right. Well, let's go. Let's go. All right, all right. Let's go. Get started. Let's get started. Shalom. Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, to the apostles, double honors to the elders. Great millstone, much respect to the brothers, starting with the 144,000 mighty electric elect, and to the innumerable elect, Shalom. And here we go again, back out here. Just want to, let's get started, man. Go to some quick news real quick. I'm going to post a video, or do a video maybe tomorrow morning. News and scriptures. This is what it's all about. It's about prophecy. The word prophecy means to say or see before. So we've been given, and Lord willing, I don't claim to be a prophet. I don't claim to be any of that, but we can see into the future. And so anyway, last week, on Friday, Israel attacked Iran, and they hit strategic missile installations. It's believed they destroyed a missile base in Iran. So that's big news right there. So you see this thing in the Middle East. It's called the Middle East. It's called West. It's actually West Asia. And if you listen to the news, they're saying that now. They're actually saying so-called Middle East. So you could tell they're listening, okay, to the apostles and the elders and the men on down. So that's big news. Iran was attacked by Israel. That was a retaliatory to the attack that happened a couple of weeks ago. And also America military, they announced a new weapon system, okay? Remember, America got all this technology, right? But these weapons, these spaceships, space shuttles, rockets, ICBMs, nuclear missiles, fighter planes. This was the technology that the Germans had. The United States and the Allied forces and Russia went in to Germany. That's the reason that was what that war was all about. They went in and took those German scientists. Russians, they went and took some, and the Americans went and they took some, and they stole them, basically kidnapped them and took them back to America, and Russia took theirs to Russia, and they had to force them to develop these weapons that you see today, like the Zircon missile, for instance. That's old technology. They've been had that. the Germans had that technology. Okay, during World War II. Okay, they even had fighter jet planes. The Germans, so they were very advanced. So the Russians and the Germans, they took these scientists and had them develop these weapons of mass destruction. Okay, like for instance the SR-71 Blackbird. That's a plane that the American military used that plane. Couldn't have picked the quieter spot, huh? Couldn't have picked it. Hey, brother, shalom to you. Hey, shalom, brother. Hang in there, man. Going live on a Monday. Not Sunday, but Monday. Monday afternoon. Anyway, I'm just going into, as you probably know, up on game, you know what's up. Iran was attacked last week by Israel. Missiles. And what I'm going into right now is how the Germans had those scientists, okay, that Russia and America went in during World War II and stole those scientists and brought them back to America. And in Russia, they had some. They brought them back to Russia and had them develop all these weapons. That's where they got them from. The United States kidnapped these scientists. And had them develop these weapons. One of these planes that America had was the SR-71 Blackbird. It was a spy plane, and they had a plane to spy on Russia, okay, because they wanted to see how their development was going with the scientists that they stole, see, during World War II. These weapons, you know, the scriptures say, in fact, these weapons, this great sword was given to Saul, all right? So I'm just going over some news real quick. North Korea, as we know, they're in Ukraine, all right? And they're already getting casualties. They're already dying over Ukraine, these North Koreans. See that? I think they're sending like 10,000 troops over there to Ukraine, North Korea. So you see where this is going. This is going to turn into a conflict, global conflict that's going to take place. Back in prior to the when the invasion happened, okay, when Ukraine was invaded, I forget whatever it was, 2020, whatever. The invasion happened. What happened was, and I knew before, the United States, one of the reasons why they went in there and invaded, right? They invaded the Ukraine because they had weapons of mass destruction, all right, in Ukraine, the United States and NATO. They had these bio labs, and I used to deliver to these bio labs all the time. There's lots of them. AstraZeneca was one of them. I used to deliver to them a lot over here in the Bay Area. What's the other one? Madeira. All the time, bro. And there's other ones as well. These bio labs make weapons also. They make the shot, but they also make weapons. And I know this for a fact because I know and have a good relationship with a lot of the people that work places. You see? Yes, sir. He coming. Hey, that 144 ain't no joke. But what I'm saying is, and these all these all got, ain't no match for the 144, bro. See that? So what I'm saying is these companies make weapons as well, okay? And what I learned was that one of the companies that to deliver to all the time, they had facilities over there in the Ukraine, near the border of Russia, right? That were making these weapons. So Russia saw that as a threat, okay? In fact, that's why they invaded. One of the reasons it's believed that they invaded because of those bio labs that they had over there in the Ukraine on the eastern, close to the border. UMass would have had they would have had missiles right there, because those bio weapons are just as bad, almost as bad as those nuclear missiles. I won't say they're just as bad, but pretty damn close. So they had those weapons of those bio labs. And so the Russians went in and confiscated those laboratories. And I was reading about that, and I was like, damn. When I went and spoke to the guys at those facilities, they said, yeah, the Russians confiscated our bio labs over there in the Ukraine. You see that? So America was getting ready to make a move. So Russia had to respond. So anyway, I just want to bring that out. I mentioned that before. So anyway, let me get started, man. Let me keep running my mouth. And let me get to it, man. This is about prophecy. This is about seeing, and the word to see or say before. Okay? So men that are teaching, prophesying, we've always done this. And Lord willing, I'm one of those men. Jeremiah 28:8, you read, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and pestilence. You see? So this is, like I always say, this is something we've done before. Okay? Whatever you've done in the past, if you was a singer in the past, you're a singer today. If you was a wicked in the past, a wicked 2/3, you coming back in your lot. Same thing with the men. 144,000, they're teaching, prophesying. They've always done this. We back today doing the same thing. See that? Those are the spirits that were created to do certain, you know what, I got on Mike Tyson. You know Mike Tyson? Now, what happens is, in your past life, I did a video last week going into reincarnation, right? I got Tyson, look at this. This is just me speaking as a man, right? Listen to this. Hold on. Couldn't pick the quietest spot. God damn. It's all right. I know. I just got to speak up. So, there's a balance in this world, okay? In fact, the Heavenly Father's about balance, right? So King Solomon, Yahushai, when he was here as King Solomon, he was on top of his game, right? But then when he came back to Yahushai, he came lowly, right? He came on a donkey. He was meek. He was humble, right? So in your past lives, you may have been a mighty warrior in your past life, but in this life, the next life, you was weak. You follow what I'm saying? Even some of these sea fighters, you see fighting. A lot of those guys were doing that in their past lives, you see? But then there's a point where you have to have in one life, you may be a mighty man like King David. And the mighty 144,000, right? We're not mighty right now. We're lowly, we're meek, we're humble like Yahushua, right? But in the come, we're going to be mighty again, you see? So there's a balance. That's what I'm saying. In fact, let me get you this real quick. This Mike Tyson. I believe that Mike Tyson, in the past life, he was a weakling. He was not mighty. You can hear his voice. That's that weak person inside of him in his past life. Okay, he did in his past. This is what I believe. I'm not saying this is actual. But in his past life, Mike Tyson was a weakling. You see, and he had a weak body. But this life, he was given a strong body. You see, made him mighty. That's basically what I'm saying. That's what I believe. You hear it in his voice. He doesn't sound, and he even said it himself in interviews. He had fears of certain things, and you kind of see there's a weakness there. If you watch, if you really listen to him. Proverbs 11:1 reads, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his light. You see? So there's a balance. So in one life you're mighty, the next you're weak. In one life you're a slave, the next you come back as a ruler. So there's a balance. Let me go back to Jeremiah. I just think that's let's see. Let's go back to Jeremiah real quick. 28:8, it reads, the prophets that's been before me and be of old prophesied both against many countries and against many great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So again, we're back today on the same thing we've always done, prophesying, and this is a commandment. Here in Ezekiel 35:2, it reads, son of man, set face against Mount Seir. See, who's Mount Seir? Esau, Edom, right? And prophesy against it. See, so we're commanded to prophesy against Esau. Verse 3, look at this. It says, Ezekiel 35 reads, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I'm against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee. Now, who's this hand? Yahweh. And I will make thee most desolate, right? Verse 4 reads, and I will lay waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh. Now look at this. It says, verse 5 reads, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. See? Let's see. So there was a point where our punishment had ended, but they forwarded the affliction. Now this. Notice it said, prophesied against, back in Jeremiah, it said prophesied against many countries, right? Let's do this. Let's do this. We're seeing the fall. We're seeing the fall of our enemy. Hey, brother, let me know if the sound is going in and out. See, let's see. Mike, hope Mike Tyson beat the brakes off Jake Paul soon. See, let's go to Matthew 13:17, right? And it says, verily, for verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye have seen. See? Would see what? The fall of our enemy. Of old, this proves reincarnation, right? It says, verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see. So we're seeing it now, right? We're seeing what? The fall of our enemy. And have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. So we're seeing our enemy, and our ancient fathers, which were us, desired that. See this? And we're seeing it now, right? We're seeing the fall of America. Look at all these tents, tent city. I didn't realize how many bug out demons that are around here, man. One just walked by a minute ago. God damn. This is worse than San Francisco almost out here, bro. I didn't realize it, but there's a lot of demons out here, bro. But tent cities and all this shit, Oakland is really bad. San Francisco too. We all know about that, but what I'm saying is, it's quite obvious that we're at the end of this thing. You still see people with cars and homes and all this shit, but there's no middle class. They struggling too. They just don't. You just don't see it because they just happen to have the stuff that they had prior to this collapse. They just got some of the goodies, you know. Some of the, but anyway, what we're seeing is the downfall of our enemies, the collapse of America. Okay. Look at this, man. Hold on. Still hitting donuts. I don't know if you can see. over there hitting donuts, man. I don't know if you can see it. Who cares? Fucking assholes. Disturbing my peace. Shit. Bugged out, bro. Hitting donuts, man. I don't know. I just thought I'd share that with you. Anyway, anywho. This is where that shit started here in the Bay Area, man. It's sideshows and all this shit. Anyway, I couldn't have picked a quieter place, location. So let's go to Ecclesiasticus 25:7, right? I'm not gonna be too long out here. I gotta go to work in about 5-6 hours. It says, Ecclesiasticus 25:7, it says, there be 9 things which I've judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. See? So this is very exciting to me, to see the fall of our enemies like this. Okay? And when someone is falling, right? Like if someone fell off a building, they grasping, they holding on, they trying to hold on, grab something to keep from falling. That's what Esau doing. He's in straits. In fact, let me see if I can find something. He's in straits right now. He's scrambling. Let me get you something real fast. I'm going off. Let me see. I think it's in Job. Let me see. Esau's not doing good. He's struggling. He's scratching. He's probably late night up somewhere. They're talking about the elites doing alcohol, drinking bottle pills, dope, doing something to keep himself, from going crazy. Let me see. I believe. Man, let's see. Hold on. Job. Yeah, here we go. Job 20. He shall be in straits. You see, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. See this? He's being in straits. He's in a tight squeeze. Esau, man, you took the blessing, bro, of ruling. That's a heavy responsibility. Now it's time to pay what you've done, and he doesn't want to pay. He feels like he shouldn't have to pay for what he's done. Well, you're going to pay. Let me get you this. Yes, get this. And see if I can find this. Bear with me just a sec. So Esau, he asked back Isaac, his father, right? You got one blessed for me? After Jacob got blessed, right? Where's my blessing? He wanted something. And so Isaac, which is Yahushua, blessed Esau with a temporary rulership, right? And he reached his hand out and took it. Literally, but he accepted the blessing of temporary rulership, but he didn't read the fine print, man. Okay, he didn't read the fine print. He didn't consider his latter end, like the scriptures say. Ecclesiasticus 4:31, it says, "Let not thy hand be stretched out to receive." See, receive what? This rulership, this blessing that Isaac gave you, right? Let not your hand be stretched out to receive. Look at this, and shut when thou shouldest receive. See, so he took the blessing, right, of rulership, but there's a payment for all the wickedness, Esau. And now that's why it says, and shut I should repay. So now when it's time to pay up, you don't want to deal with it, but you're gonna have to deal with it, bro. Esau called you bro. You are our brother, right? Esau's our closest relative. Don't forget, he's our brother. That's why scripture say in Genesis, am I my brother's keeper? See, that was Esau. See, he's our closest relative. We got the same father. So anyway, let me get you this. So he didn't consider his latter end, right? The ending or the results of it. he's dumb. He doesn't understand. This is why this is knowledge. This knowledge is wisdom. This is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. There's a price to pay for everything you do in this universe, and he doesn't understand that. He thinks that this doesn't him, but it does, especially him. Let me see. Where was I going? There's a scripture I want to get. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, let me get you this. Yeah, let's get this. Deuteronomy 32:9. Remember, I said this is wisdom understanding, right? Let's see. Let's do this. Start here in verse 29. It says, "Oh," Deuteronomy 32 and 29 reads, "Oh, that they were wise." See that? That they understood this, that they would consider their latter end. You see, they didn't do that because they're not wise. You see. Let's see if there's anything else. So they didn't consider. They didn't use foresight. So anyway, let's do this. Let's get started. Back to prophecy, right? That prophecy is like a spirit that moved the earth. Prophecy, right? And there's a spirit of prophecy, and Yahweh Shai had that spirit. Okay. And so does his men, the elect, the 144,000, right? And the innumerable multitude, right? The believers. Revelation 19:10, it reads, "And I fell at his feet to worship him." This is John the Baptist, right? He saw him and fell at his feet, right? And he said unto me, "See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant." See? Those are our brothers in the heavens, right? And of thy brethren, see? That have the testimony of Yahweh. See this? Says, "Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy." See? Prophecy, to say before, to see before. This is what it's all about. Okay? This Bible is a living document, walking on the pages, as I always say. So now, we all on the videos, and man, they've been muting my videos like hell, man. I have to spend more time fixing that shit. Now I found loopholes around it, but I'm not gonna say how I do it because I know they're watching, man. They watching. You know what I do? I think I mentioned this before. I watch the brothers that have 1 subscriber. I watch the brothers who have nobody on their live stream. I watch them a lot because I wonder if these guys are the elect. These guys, they got 200 people on their live streams, 1,000 subscribers. I watch them too, but a lot of times I'm looking at the small guy. You see, the lowest guys. That's the guy I look at. I do the opposite. You see what I'm saying? So they're watching them, these elites. You see what I'm saying? Hey, brother. No, they can't do that. Oh no. Not this. The internet. This is the Lord's internet. He made this for us. The internet was created. You notice, and I guarantee you probably love the internet. You probably love it on YouTube, TikTok, and all that stuff. I know you love it. I do too. The Lord is brilliant like that. He created the net for us to like it, so we can see these videos and repent. See, but they're watching the elites. Let me get you something. Psalms 37 and 32. It says, "The wicked watcheth the righteous." You see, and seeketh to slay him. See this? Watching us, man, and they're looking to kill us. Doesn't seem like it, right? We go about our daily lives, but they're looking to kill us, the elect. Let me see something. Hold on. Let's get this. 12 and 12. It reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, woe, the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, For the devil has come down upon you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. I can speak up. Yeah, that's absolutely. My voice carries too, bro. But let me read that again. Therefore rejoice, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. The devil is coming down onto you, the elect, right? Having great wrath, because he knoweth he had but a short time. He knows this, right? Can't forget that. Let me see. Let me see. There's a scripture like this. Hold on. What is it? Oh yeah. It's bear with me just a second. Got so much shit going through my mind. Let's do this. Bear with me. Oh, the testimony. Like I said before, man, hey, I'm ready for this. Let's go. Let's get it over with, man. That's the way I look at it. Let's just get the shit over with now. Let's go. Take me to the guillotine. Put me in there. Make it nice and sharp. Look at this. Revelation 12:17. It reads, and the dragon was wroth. Uh-oh, who's the woman? Us. We're the woman. What's the woman? Woman is something that's helpless. Like I said earlier, we in the past lives, the mighty 4,000 was mighty at one point. Then we fell off our game. Okay, now we're weak. Strong one life, next generation we come back weak. That's the balance, right? So a woman is something that's wrong. Take a beautiful woman, you drop her off somewhere in fucking Venezuela or some other city in the world. She's dressed sexy and all this shit. You put her in that environment, she gonna get she gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It says, so we're likened to a woman, and we've been being devoured. Okay, the mighty men of Israel, we've been getting our ass kicked by these, but not for much longer. Like the brother said, that mighty foe, bro, we're about to get it back. We're gonna be on top of our game forever. Revelation 12:17, it reads, and the dragon was wroth. What's that dragon? It's Esau, right? With the woman, which and went forth and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. You see, the elect, the remainder. The remnant is the remainder of something, right? This is the Israelites, the elect, starting with the 144,000. It said, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahushua HaMashiach. So they're trying to make war with us. I posted a video. I did a scripture video with Donald Trump talking about bringing in military soldiers, okay, into America, bro. What do you think that's? You see that? That he's bringing in these UN soldiers, or activating them, and they're already here. And there's gonna be more coming. You see? We think all these assholes coming across the border. A lot of them are UN soldiers. Said it in interviews. A lot of them, they stopped. The guy had a microphone and was interviewing them. He said he's from Uganda and all this shit. You see that? So they're gonna make war against us. Jacob's trouble. You see, this is what I try to go into, and I believe Jacob's trouble it will happen real soon, bro. Real soon, man. This election, man. We what is it? Let me see. Next week, right? I think it's on the 5th. So, but they don't take office until January 1st, right? So things about to get a little bit sporty out. So anyway, they're looking to make war with us. What done to them? Huh? What have we done to them? Have we done anything? You see that? We haven't done anything to these people. Not yet. But they know. See, this is their nature. This is their spirit to go and kill us. This is that struggle in the womb that's talked about in Genesis. The two children struggle together inside the womb, Jacob and Esau. That struggle is still happening today. We're struggling with, we're fighting with these people all the time. Racism and all this shit. Black drowned towns, destroying our communities. The Palestinians, we've already experienced that. We still experiencing it. what they've experienced over there, we've already experienced it, and then it's about to happen again. It's about to happen again. This is going to be the worst history for the Israelites. It also happened 70 AD when the Romans came in, right? Yep, that redacted too. That's a good information on there. I believe though that they're insiders. That's how they know a lot of that shit. That redacted. I do listen to them, but I believe that they like that. Who's that guy? I forget his name. But a lot of these are insiders. They got inside information, and they're allowed to speak on this. See, Esau has to put that out there for you to see. You see. So now, like I said earlier, they're watching us. They're watching these videos. They're watching it right now. I get a little pissed off when they mute my videos like that. Lately, it's got to me. I admit it, because the spirit is heavy on me to go into these videos, and it affects my productivity. You see, I'm not able to produce as much when they do that. The time I spend trying to fix the video so I can post it, I could do 2-3 videos. You see, so it's a little irritating, and I'm very even. I don't get angry very quick with anger, but that's a balance. You have to have a little bit of anger in your life. You see, that's just the balance in life. You have to have it. Like I always say, I'm pretty good with anger management, but that pisses me off, man, when they do that. I'm not out there throwing stuff around, acting a fool, but, you know, inside I'm like, God damn, these goddamn Edomites. But they're watching us, right? Isaiah 13:2, it reads, lift ye up a banner. Let's see, hold on. Yeah. Verse 2, it says, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. See? So what's that high mountain? That's the rulers of this world, right? The banner is the Bible. They're hearing this word, bro. And a great fear is falling upon them. You see. Let me get you this. They're afraid. Okay? They understand biblical prophecy. Not quite like we do, but some understanding. Listen to this. Jeremiah 50:43 reads, the king of Babylon, of America, right, hath heard the report of them. See? Of us. What report? Their destruction. I'm going to touch on this a little bit, Lord willing. The king of Babylon heard the report of them, and his hands waxed feeble. Anguish took hold of him, and pangs as in travail. You see? So they hearing the report. Okay? It's of this message. You see? And it's not pleasant to their ears. You see? So now let's do this. Let's do this. Revelation 11:11, it reads, let's see. Let's start in verse. Revelation 11:11, it says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. Now this is this spirit of life. That's the Rakak Wadash. That's the dry bones, right? They were dry, but the spirit of life entered into them. And so we became, the first thing we learned is our identity, right? That's why, and then we came into this knowledge. So the spirit of life entered into us, right? And they seeing that. These elites are seeing this. And it says, and they stood upon their feet, you see? And great fear fell upon them which saw them, you see? So they're afraid. They're seeing this mighty 104,000, like the brother mentioned, rising up. It says 3.5 days, 250 years, you see? So let's do this. What's going to happen? Let's do this. Isaiah 59:19. And it reads, so shall they fear the Lord Yahweh from the west. So shall they fear the name. See that? So shall they fear the name. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west. See that? They're fearing the name. They're hearing us from, it says the west. The men prophesying and teaching. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. See? So that point is that, so shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. They hearing this report. See? That's the point, right? Now, what we do, though, we know that the video later, going into the Lord, how he governs the world, right? But later, he governs this whole planet. Everything that is under control. We ain't got nothing to worry about. If we don't control nothing, like right? I don't give a shit. I just die. I wouldn't even get chemotherapy. Oh, fuck that. Hey, what the hell I wanted that for? You know what I'm saying? Point is that if you got terminal cancer, something that you can't fix, you're going to die in 6 months. What do about it? Why worry about it? I just keep on teaching. I'll be out here just doing, hey, I quit my job. I said, fuck that shit. I just be teaching all the time. But the point is that you got no control over the affairs of this world, of this universe. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai does. So we know according to the scriptures that we're going to be, hopefully if we have that, we're going to be preserved. And you have to believe that. And I believe you, brother, I believe you believe that. I feel like you believe that. I believe it. Yeah, it's not easy, right? It is disconcerting hearing about, this shit coming. Because we don't know if we're the elect. But we just got to just believe. But they're going to test the theory, right? They're going to try to come against us. See, like I read earlier, in fact, I'll get it. The Lord's going to lift up a standard, right? I just read it in Isaiah 59:19, 19, right? He's lift up a standard, right? That standard is, if you go into that word, the standard, it means to disappear. The Lord's going to give us those spiritual abilities. He's going to do something to protect us. And I've had visions going into that. See that? So they're going to test that theory. This is the elites talking, right? The Esau. They're saying, oh, these niggas believe that their God is going to protect them when we come after them. Well, let's test that and see if it happens. So if you go here to Solomon 2:17, it says it here. Look at this. It says, let me start here in verse 16. And the point is in 17. It says, this is the elites talking about us. Talking about us, right? You know what I'm saying? I thought we was just niggas. Well, I thought we was inferior. Why you always talking about us? It says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. This is the elites talking, right? He abstained from our ways as from filthiness. Yes, all the LGBs and 1, 2, 3s. We don't do your drugs, okay? We're not into your lifestyle, Esau. We're not into that. You see that? These people in bestiality. The scripture is ashamed to even mention some of the things that these people do. You believe these well, I can't say it. These chasing after little children. You know what I mean? These people are disgusting. It's filthy. See that? We're two different spirits. That's not our nature. When I hear about shit like that, a certain way, it feels some kind of way. You know what I mean? It vexes your spirit, your soul. So we abstain from your filthiness, right? See, we are abstained of him as counterfeits. He abstained from our ways as from filthiness. You see? He end of the just to be blessed and make his boast. God is his father. Yes, that's right. And that's our God. Yahweh Shai is our father. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is our father, right? Just like Esau, he got his father, Satan. And it says here in verse 17, look at this. This is the point. Let us see if his words, see, what does that mean? Meaning what we're talking about, being preserved during these times of Jacob. They're going to test that theory. They're going to come in and try to lift up, take the elect. That's what they want. But they're going to be they're going to be very disappointed. Imagine that. Imagine Esau seeing on TV, the big screen, his soldiers going in the elect, and all of a sudden, these men rise up with power. That what's going to happen is that when we get delivered out of here, it's going to far exceed what we've imagined in our brains. Our minds can't conceive. Our minds can't imagine how magnificent of a salvation we're going to get. You wouldn't believe it. It's going to far exceed our expectation. Same thing with these spiritual powers. When the Lord raises some of us up on this side, it comes in like a flood. Esau is going to see something he never saw before. It's going to scare the shit out of him. Okay, this is no joke, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, bro. We're going to be those mighty men once again. See, that they're going to try to prove their theory. They're going to be very, very disappointed. It says, let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. See? So they're going to try to prove, you know, Esau, he does that. Does experiments, see what happens. He mixes shit. See that? So, let me see. Look at this. Verse 18, it says, for if the just man be the son of God, talking about y'all, the elect, right? He will help him, see? And deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Yes, this is the elite talk. Exactly what's going on. He knows what's going to happen. But he's got to test it. He's got to do it. He's got to test it. Esau eat him. So let's see. Let's do this. So we got that. And let's do this. So they heard our speech. Okay? Just like I heard it. And I was afraid. Esau's destruction. Let me tell you something, bro. Man, I don't know how to say this. Esau's in big trouble, bro. Look what the Lord did to us. Deuteronomy 28, right? The 12 tribes. Look what he did to us. Butt broke us. Ripped us up. Took Esau would butt break the strongest man in front of his family. God damn. Can you imagine a young child seeing his father getting, you know what I'm saying? Raping our women, bro. Tearing us apart. Cutting off our rods and shit. This is just some of the stuff we know about. See? Anything you can think of that can be done to a human body, they did it to us. They boiled us in hot water. Took our skin and made clothes out of it. You know all that shit that Esau is into? He's a freak, right? He's into all this bondage and shit, you know, tying you up. They did that to us. In the middle of a field, they'll rape us. While we were working, picking cotton, they have a thing in the middle of the field, and they got us tied to some shit, and they doing. He's a freak. Same thing with pedo, P-E-D-O, pedo, you know. And as children, there was plantations that all they had on their plantation, little children running around naked. In the Nationite, raping these little, you know, I gotta be careful how I say this. Yeah, they strike me, whatever. But they got a lot to pay for, is what I'm saying. But the Lord did that to us. Imagine what's after Esau, see? So, Habakkuk 3 and 2, this that speech, right? They're hearing this speech, just like we heard it, right? When we was afraid. It says, O Lord Yahweh, I've heard thy speech, and was afraid, see? O Lord Yahweh, revive thy work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known in mercy. And that's something that I always pray about. Mercy. I pray mercy, Lord. And the 2/3, they're going to get it. The Lord's going to literally squash these 2/3 like grapes. That's why it's called the great wine press. See? So let me see if there's anything else. So let's do this. Let's see if I want to get Let's do this. Got that now. Let's go to Jeremiah. Just gonna kind of just cruise through, in the spirit a little bit. See, let's do this. Jeremiah 49, right? Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezra. Man, there's some heavy chapters, man. Obadiah, that's but it's very powerful. But let's do this. Let's go to Jeremiah. And let's see where the Spirit takes us. And let's start in, because the Spirit was going to go into Jeremiah 49, 50, and 51, just a little, and we'll close out. It says here, let's see. Jeremiah. Let's start here in Jeremiah, man. This water, man. This fucking water is like $30, bro. I never in my life would have thought I would spend $30 for some damn water. The water Esau getting here to America, you can drink the water out the river. You need have, you know what I'm saying? You can stoop down and drink it. Esau showed up with his stank ass. See how he's a disease? Everywhere he goes, man, he pollutes. They stole. There was so much gold here in the Americas, what is called America, that the Israelites here in America built their houses out of gold, bro, and stuff like that. It was gold under the ground. That's why the 49ers, the football team, the 49ers, that was the gold rush here in California. They took all the damn gold out of the ground, man. They took everything. So, anyway, let's go here to Jeremiah 49:7. It reads, Esau's so greedy, man. But anyway, let's do this. He's losing his wisdom, right? See that? His wisdom, he's not able to deceive the nations like he used to. Jeremiah 49:7 reads, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, of whose is wisdom no more in Teman. Is his counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? You see? So, yes, their wisdom is gone away. I'm glad. The Lord gave them that wisdom. Now, let's do this. Let's go down a little bit. It says in verse 8, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity on him. See? Future prophecy, right? It's happening now, right? The time that I will visit him. See? The Lord is coming to visit him, meaning he's coming to destroy him. Imagine someone saying that to you. I'm coming to visit you. See this? This is what this is saying. It's a threat. I'm coming to visit your ass. I'm coming to kill you. That's what it means. It says, look at this. Verse 9, it says, if grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grape? If thieves by night, they would destroy till they have enough. See? Esau did that. He came and he stole everything. All the gold. He won't leave nothing. He don't want you to have, if there's 1,000,000 pounds of gold, he's taking every bit of that. He ain't leaving you with nothing. He wants all of it. Okay, he's never satisfied. See, in fact, let me get you this. He's never satisfied. He wants more. More is not enough. Enough is not enough for him. No. Let me get you. I think it's in Habakkuk. Let's see. Let's see. Habakkuk. Let me see. Hold on a second. I think it's in Habakkuk. Let me do this. So like, bear with just a sec. See if I can find this. Bear with me just a second. Yeah, Habakkuk 2 and 5. Slack. He's never satisfied, man, what he has. He has everything, and it's not enough. Habakkuk 2 and 5, it says, yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man, never keepeth at home, who enlarge desires hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. See, he's never satisfied. See, we know about this devil, experiencing it, we see it in the scriptures. See that? So now let's go to Jeremiah, right? And let's see, verse 10, it says, but I've made Esau bare. See that shit? I've uncovered his secret places. What do you mean made him bare? You stripped him naked, meaning showing his shame, right? His foreskin is being uncovered. His wickedness that he's done, right? The wickedness, Esau, the things that he did to us, man. Imagine seeing your wife on a plantation getting dragged off, being raped, bro. Imagine that shit. Or your children being sold somewhere else. You don't know what's happening to them. You're thinking about them all the day. It says it in Deuteronomy 28. We wondering what happened to, what's going on with my child. Where is he at? Being raped. Raped. Excuse me. They may strike this video. It says, so he's being made bare. He's being caught with his underwears down. And he knows it. There's nothing he can do about it. The whole world is seeing it. And now he's got to come in with the sword to make things right. That's how he reasons with things. He's got to come in with the sword. He's got to come in with the sword and make it go away. Kill everybody that knows something about him. Make it so everything is in his mind. It didn't happen. If he could kill us and get rid of us, all that shit didn't happen to him. But the Lord didn't forget about his wickedness. Oh, it happened a long time ago. Just because it happened a long time ago doesn't mean you got away. You're going to pay for it. That was a long time. You weren't there. Yes, I was there, asshole. What are you talking about? I wasn't there. Of course. You was there too. And you at the scene of the crime. This is America. You on stolen land. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. See this? And he should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled. See this? And his brethren, his neighbors, and he is not. But he's about to be spoiled. See? Let's see. I'm just going to go through this. I'm just going to go through here real quick. Verse 12. For thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup are surely drunken. Meaning the Israelites. It wasn't meant for us necessarily to be the slaves. That's not our position. But the Lord put us in that position for a reason. But thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. Yeah, we're drunk of that cup. And now that cup is about to be pissed off. He's going to drink the dregs of it. Let me get you the scripture. We drunk the cup. We had to experience wickedness and in an evil world. We had to live in it and experience it so we can become better judges. We're witnesses, like the scripture say. We're witnesses. We witnessed the destruction. That's why the scripture said the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. It's the testimony. When you go to court, you testify. See that? So we experience wickedness so we can appreciate righteousness. See? Let's see. Let me get you this. Drink the dregs. Let me get you this. Isaiah 51 and 17. Isaiah 51 and 17, it says, awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem. See this? Stand up, it says. Awake, remember? dry bones, right? Stand up. Like I read back in Revelation, right? They stood on their feet, right? Awake, wake out of sleep, right? You know what I'm saying? We've been slumbering. Which went to Jerusalem, and my sign to follow, which have drunk at the hand of the Lord Yahweh the cup of his fury. See? So we drunk of that cup, right? Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling. Come out, see? So we took our punishment. Let's see. Let me do this. Let's see. Let me get you this. I think it's in cup should be passed. Let me do this. Lamentations 4:21. Now the cup is going to be passed over to Esau. And he don't like it. He don't want to drink. Well, you're going to have, kind of like in that movie Indiana Jones. Remember the one, the Temple of Doom? They want him to drink that shit. Lamentations 4:21, it reads, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. O daughter, see? What daughter is? A child that comes after you. It's the, talking about America, the revised Roman Empire. Just like we was talking about reincarnation, also kingdoms are reincarnated as well. See that? Like the Civil War we had, right? They had back in America, right? Well, we're about to have another one. The same spirits that was in the last Civil War are going to come back and fight in another one. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup shall also pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and make thyself naked. See? So now they're about to get it. It says, make thyself naked, right? Being exposed. It says here in verse 22, of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. See this? So our punishment is, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. You see? And also the scriptures say, remember the children of Edom. See, remember them. The Lord hasn't forgotten what they have done. Let me get that. They say get over the past and move forward. Well, we some of us may do that. Some of us that are not wise, but the Lord, he hasn't forgotten. Let me get you this. Let's see. Psalms 137. See, the Lord didn't forget. He's not going to forget that. That would be a glitch in the matrix. That would be an imbalance, right? Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. See? So the Lord said, remember. We say, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom. Forget what they've done to us, you see. The spirits that are in the heavens, they complain to the Heavenly Father, you see. So let's go back to Jeremiah and see what we can find here. Let's see. Look at this. It says in verse 12, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall go unpunished? That's a question. No. Thou shalt not go unpunished. Thou shalt surely drink of it. See? So Esau, you going to pay. You know was you watching. Listen, I just read it. It says, but thou shalt not go unpunished. Get over the past, move forward. Yeah. But thou shalt not go unpunished, it says. So I'm gonna move forward. Yeah, I'm gonna move forward, all right. But you gonna still get me punished. See that? Verse 13, for I have one by myself, said the Lord Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation. See? See that? You nobles, mics that are watching, it says Basra. That's talking about Edom. Basra is a capital city in Mount Seir, or Edom. That was your land. What are you doing over here? See this? Basra is talking about America. It's right here. It says that should become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. It says a waste and a curse. And all the cities there should be a perpetual waste. Lord's going to turn this into a desert. See this? This is going to be a out here, bro. I have heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come up against her in battle, against her, and rise up to the battle. So now, right? That's like NATO. That's their form of NATO. BRICS was Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. But then there's the other well. I think Uganda, Algeria, Argentina, I believe. Venezuela, they wanted to get in there, but something happened. There's a few. There's Uzbekistan, I think, is another one. There's a lot of them. These BRICS. Wait, they said that the BRICS, they had a meeting last week. It's believed that they sealed the deal. They sealed the deal, man, with terms of the dollars. The dollar. It's believed. I'm trying to find some information going into that. So let me keep going in Jeremiah 49. It says, for lo, verse 15, I will make thee small among the heathen, despised among men. Talk about Esau. This is what's happening to them now. They're despised. They're made small. See, these small hats. What they're doing over there in Gaza. The whole world is genocide. They're killing doctors and destroying hospitals and killing journalists. You see that? Killing children. They said that they found children over there with shot in between their legs. They're trying to kill off the next generation so they don't come up and fight and rise up and fight them as adults. It says in verse 18 or 16, it says, thy terribleness deceive thee, in the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Who dwells in the cleft of the rock? The Esau, the Edomites. It says, this is how this is talking about right here, right? It says, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, meaning the rulership, right? He says he holds the height of the hill. He holds position. Holds the height of the hill. That's why we say mountains and hills. Those are governments, okay, and rulerships. But the Lord is coming to take the hill, right? Just like in the military. Hamburger Hill, they want to take that. A hill is a high place, and you can look down. You never want to attack an enemy going uphill. They have an advantage. So when you have when you hold the height of the hill, you have it. It says, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, see this? I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. That sounds familiar, right? Obadiah, right? Verse 17, it says, also in desolation, everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. See? In verse 18, it says, as overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighboring cities thereof, said the Lord Yahweh, no man shall abide there, and neither shall his son of man dwell in it. See? So there's not going to be anybody, after this place is destroyed, there's going to be inhabited in this place. It says Sodom and Gomorrah. See this? This place is going to be destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah. Let me get you this. We're going to close. So I can go on for another. Let me get this. That's in Revelation, I believe. We're going to close out in a minute here. Yeah, let me get you this. Let's see. Spiritually called. America's spiritually called Sodom and Gomorrah. Revelation 11. Let's start at verse 7 because I want to show you something. Just like I read earlier, saying that we're witnesses, right? And what does a witness do when he goes to court? He gives his testimony, right? It says, the point is in verse 8. It says, and they shall have finished the testimony. The beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them and shall overcome them and kill them. Verse 8, it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. So that great city is America. Okay, make America great. Remember, which is spiritually, see this, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So this went into this America is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. It's the same damn thing. See that? The same thing that happened to the ancient in Gomorrah. It's going to happen to America. This is future prophecy that's going to take place. So anyway, I gotta cut it loose. I gotta get out of here, man. It's 2:44, and Lord willing, that was edifying. As always, give praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Shalom. Shalom, brother.